life every day. We wake up programmed to get that paper, go slaving. What's the play, bruh? Oh, you trying to buy a house? And what you say, sis? Oh, you trying to screw him now? Yeah, y'all talking about. You don't even know, just tune into that television. Let them lie to us, now we living out they vision. Man, it's twisted not to mention niggas screaming they be woken every way. Hand out, waiting for a semi for the play. But who am I to say how the game is played? Conscious conversate, that's what we having today. Maybe we can elevate and find some better ways. The choice is yours, cause either way, I'ma say.
So, this is my disclaimer. All this shit is alleged. These are my factual opinion. I don't believe anything I'm saying. So, you can go argue with yourself in the comments. Peace. Welcome back to the Elephant in the Room Factual Opinion Podcast. I'm Carlo, aka Lou Morningstar. I got a guest with me in this piece. My nephew, you want to introduce yourself, fam?
Solo 10K, Westside Athens, Georgia. You know, coming straight, live, direct, with the truth. Every day, all day.
Every time, man.
Yes, sir. What's
Yeah,
going
man.
on, man?
Good to see you, kid. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
Minute.
man. Just been working, man, for real. Trying to get my ducks in order, for real.
Hey, we all, man.
Yeah. Cause trying to get my music out and everything. I want to come at strong, so I want to be able to come at with a different vibe. My mind really done changed over the last year or so. I done elevated so differently from where I was to where I am now. So
Let's get into some real shit.
Yeah.
Cause I know everybody catching a little stress from this angle to that angle with everything that's going on. It's so much going on that sometimes you do want to just fuck it, book it, just party. But
See, I don't got out of that partying mode. Like, it was like I used to be hungry just to get out. I was hungry just to be seen in a crowd of strangers for whatever reason. And now I'm more in the.
Well, you remember, like, it's like when you first, like when you a virgin and you get that first piece. So now it's like you chasing that.
Yeah.
That feeling.
That's exactly.
But you can't be a virgin but one time.
Yeah.
And you probably just realizing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pussy. Like, I get to it when I get to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't necessarily got to be first thing when I wake up, which ain't a bad thing. But
For real, man.
I got this clip, right?
What's it?
I'm gonna just let you hit the button. Hit that one right there, on that clip. Yeah.
Hey, cool. I don't know. I don't agree with that.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because you're supposed to be addressed with respect regardless. Period.
Oh,
so even
it's
not. Nobody said you saying so just because somebody dress how you want to be addressed. We talked about this on the phone. Mm-hmm. So if a lady is on Instagram and she got all naked pictures, right? Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to address her sexually because she got all naked pictures?
Wholeheartedly.
No.
Nigga, what the fuck else?
All I'm saying is,
okay, so let me ask you this. If you go to a relative's page and you see all houses, you gonna ask that nigga, do you sell cars? Exactly.
Man. Oh.
She got a valid point, right?
I done had this conversation so many times, man.
She got a valid point.
I understand it from both ends. I really do. From a man's side.
Okay, well, from the end, cause I hear this bullshit. It bullshit to me. Just cause I dress like this and shit. All right.
I mean, you attract what you look like most of the time.
Why you put that on?
It's like
I put this on for me.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
You really just gotta do what you feel would make you comfortable. But I honestly feel like if you want certain type of attention, you gonna dress that way. But
I
then
know
again,
for a fact, ain't nobody laying up in the house watching TV with this shit on. Cause they want to feel good about themselves.
yeah,
So miss me with that bullshit. But I'm just feeling myself. I want to bitch. You'll never be alone feeling yourself.
yeah. Walking out the house
You
looking
know
like,
you coming out dope.
right.
And I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I'm saying stop acting like that ain't what it is.
Yeah,
And getting upset when you attract shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but
I know niggas do be a little aggressive with shit sometimes, but it calls in their head. It calls for that kind of measure.
yeah.
Like, oh,
I feel like that's how we come up to. Because if we grow up thinking that this is a certain type of woman just because she dresses this way, or this is a certain type of man just because he dresses this way, like over a certain period of time, over years, it's gonna get stuck in our head that these are these type of people by the way that they look. And in the sense,
you know how you go to work every day.
mm-hmm.
Can you wear whatever the fuck you want to wear?
Nah,
Or is there a uniform?
yeah, I got a uniform.
You got a uniform, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that uniform says that you came to work,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So when I walk in this wherever you work at, and I'm looking to talk to somebody, I see you with a uniform. I'm gonna ask you a question, cause you got the uniform on.
right. But
But you wouldn't wear that to the club,
nah.
right? Why not?
Let's a costume party. That the only time somebody gonna bring that
But
up.
I'm saying, like, why would you wear your work uniform to the club? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm asking you, like,
I mean, they're just like, I be seeing a lot of times on social media, it'll be a female with this provocative whatever she got on, just showing a whole bunch of skin. And the question is, men, would you let your ladies walk out looking like this? 9 times out of 10, most men gonna say no. But then I have to pose the question of, if you were single, would you be going after this same woman? Because she looks like this, is that gonna make you like chase her? Because she's showing all that skin. Most of the time they saying yeah. And like,
I mean, what you selling?
yeah.
Cause I'm saying, people not necessarily dress, but carry themselves a certain way because they want to be, they want to appear a certain way to people.
Yeah.
So, you know,
But
if you go on this, like going downtown Athens, man, I wouldn't go because I don't feel like I fit in. I feel like the police gonna approach me
see,
because of how I'm carrying myself.
yeah.
I ain't got on the polo and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I look out of place.
And see, I done had to dress a certain part just to get in these bars.
Mm-hmm. No
They-
shirt, no t.
You
What say?
know,
No
like,
collar, no entry.
It's so many rules to each one of them. Like they don't want high tops, they don't want necklaces, they don't want hats, like collar shirt. They don't want a plain shirt. Like a plain shirt,
Yeah.
Like, what exactly?
My nigga, we was in Atlantic Station one time. I had on a shirt with like some promo shit on it.
Mm.
And my partner, cause we just came from work. We ain't even went home and changed. We just met our people down there for lunch. And he had on just a plain white tee. And they wouldn't let him in with the plain tee. He had to walk down the street to buy a shirt with some shit on it, to get in.
I mean, it have been a few times when I'm just downtown. I might be getting something to eat. I got my regular fit on or whatever, and then a stranger, little white dude, might come up to me and be like, "Bro, that shit's gas. What you have on, bro?" Like, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I might have my diamond necklace on or something, like, you know, bro, where'd you get that? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, if these people are accepting it, why can't these club owners accept it? What image do y'all got in y'all head of a person dressing this way? My first experience was probably right out of high school, and I tried to get into a bar with like some camo colors on, and they didn't want me in there because of the camouflage. Like,
That's what they said. That's what they told you.
That's what they told me. Send me right back out the door. I remember specifically going home to change clothes and coming back.
Them folks ain't get my butt. I fuck that. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Hey, and I'm cool. See, I'm cool with it because I get it. They don't want your money. Why would you try to force that? But when you get online, social media platforms are to promote something.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you are privy to that or not, that's what they really for. And, you know, sharing shit.
Yeah.
So,
Do you feel like the way that we raise, as far as what we value, do they got something to do with it?
it got everything to do with it.
Because the richest man, they might just have a regular t-shirt on, some pants or something like that.
But see, those people a lot of those people were raised into that, were born into that. So their mentality is that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, they value other things.
When you coming from a certain place, when you go outside, you gotta hit a certain way because it's all about trying to operate in the system.
Right.
See what I'm saying? You trying to get in the spot, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta play that game. So every time you walk out the house, what game you playing? You put the uniform on to go play that game.
Yeah.
Jump your muck ass online naked. What game you playing?
Oh, you catching something? You
I
fishing?
mean, you feeling yourself, bitch. That what mirrors for.
Yeah, they're right. Go have these folks have their face stuck in the phone. That I understand. If you really feeling yourself, then yeah, 9 times out of 10, your face stuck in the phone on selfie mode, taking however many pictures. But then you go out in public and you don't want certain attention, but you know what you got on is gonna make this person start.
Sometimes we get lost in the audience. And what I mean by that is we posting for a reason. And 9 times out of 10 we want to respond.
Yeah.
Or we wouldn't have posted it.
Never.
And when we don't get the response we thought we was gonna get, that fucks with most people.
Yeah.
So they get lost in the audience that they thought they had, and niggas ain't really fucking with you like that.
Mm-hmm. They're like saying that you don't care about something
That you talking about.
Right. If you don't care about it, you wouldn't say
You
that.
ignore it.
if you don't care about a certain situation, you wouldn't put no time into posting whatever on social media to make a status.
You ignore that, right?
But you got some type of feeling towards it for you to speak up. It's just, I mean, who you direct.
I mean, like this shit I'm doing right here. I know for a fact it ain't for everybody. So I can't put my emotions in feedback.
Mm-hmm.
That's wasted energy. Now you got to pay attention to the numbers so you could understand how to play the game. But you got to focus on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, what is your goal? Like, yeah, we playing the game, but what's the goal? So we'll lose sight of the goal, worrying about what the audience talking about.
Right.
You just got to let the audience be the audience, unless you asking specific questions to a specific motherfucker.
Yeah.
Other than that, you got to let that be there and focus and stay focused on the main goal. Cause I got a lot of people. They my people. They do music. They sell clothes, this and that. And sometimes they just not understanding it.
I know the artist B.O.B. This man done, within the last few years, his music has,
Man, Bob on some other shit right now.
he done changed, like,
My
the
nigga
message
Bob
he putting
knows
out.
some shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
He been putting a message out, like a real message.
He knows some shit.
And I salute him.
And when you know certain shit, you can't unknow it.
Exactly.
So he can't act like he don't know it. Like,
Exactly. And that's what a lot of, I ain't even gonna say conflict, but arguments come from it. Like trying to get folks to know.
see, that's what you fucking up at. I got the same problem. That's what I was just saying about what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I can't force this on motherfuckers because I feel like they supposed to fuck with my shit.
Yeah.
This is for who it's for. And everybody reaches different levels of consciousness at different times in their life, in their journey.
Yeah, right.
So I could sit over here and call motherfuckers stupid walking around with masks on all day. But that don't help shit. Because they ain't ready to receive that information. If they were ready to wrap their mind around, they'll sit and think about it. Is this motherfucker harming me or helping me?
Yeah.
But, it's for them to come into their own consciousness on their own journey in their time. Whether maybe they never do. And it's people. You ever play Tecmo Bowl?
What it is?
Oh, that was before your time. Forgot you even 15. Well, like, it's a
man.
football game on Nintendo back in the
Okay.
day, right? So really, you playing with the men on the field, but it got a crowd up there.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of faces. I mean, you see them, but you don't see them. They just game filler, really.
Right.
Because they don't got to be there. You playing ball. You don't need to look at that.
Yeah.
But it's just there to fill the shit up. And there's people in this world like that. So don't be trying to explain the play to them niggas up there in the stand, my nigga. Run the ball.
Right.
Because they don't really exist unless you make that thing exist to you.
That really is the hard part. Cause even with my girl, man, like I done had so many conversations with her about the stuff that I done came across, the information, the research and everything. And it's like it wasn't even clicking. Sometimes we would get to the arguments or whatever. Cause I'm telling her like this is what's going on. And it just right over her head. But see, then when I notice her might be talking to somebody else, spin out the same information I done gave her. I'm like,
Preach. I just told you that.
and these folk don't want to listen to you. Now you see how I feel, and I was trying
How
to
you
tell
think your mama felt when she was trying to tell you some shit? But you go in the street and somebody tell you the same shit.
Yeah.
But just cause you look up to them,
Yeah.
You heard them, but you ain't hear your mom.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a circle. Like, I gotta step out of it and elevate.
Well, we gotta put the medicine in the candy.
For real.
See what I'm saying? Like, we gotta get little baby to talk to Bob.
This, boy.
See, we gotta take Bob's consciousness and put it in little baby's avatar.
Yeah.
For a nigga to listen, cause they not gonna listen to Bob.
That's the thing. I honestly feel like, I mean, shout out to Tip. Like, he done got on that level a little bit too. But folks ain't looking at him like they is a little baby.
Man, Tip. Look, man, Tip is at. I hate to talk about the rappers like that, cause it get crazy. But you can't compare them no more.
Yeah.
When the last time Tip had a hot anything? That ain't what he do no more.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? He got some other shit going on that ain't got shit to do with entertainment.
Yeah. Little dude, NLE Chopper, he was really he let out a whole...
Little daddy right there tapped in.
Yeah, he let out a whole album talking about spirituality and everything.
And then he got a pistol charge.
He put on Twitter talking about his record label told him he need to switch because they don't want to hear it, because they not gonna.
You know what else he put on Twitter?
What? They
planted this shit on me. He ain't say it like that, but that's basically what he was saying. Like, this is bullshit. Man. See, that's what they do. If you notice, that's just the entertainment shit. It's whether motherfuckers want to believe it or not. This shit is Masonic. You don't know it's Masonic because that's how masonry work. You ain't supposed to know. Even niggas who masons don't know but so much shit until they till
they hit these levels.
It's a lot of Masonic like things that go into it. Fraternal things. Like if we play football, we on the same team. It's certain shit only the players know.
Yeah. Yeah.
The team only know. We don't talk about this shit.
Yeah, man.
And until you a part of this team and go through some thing with us, we gonna talk to you like that. So when you get into that and you get to know on certain things, then you held to certain responsibilities. And if they feel like they can't control you after they let you in the know, and they can't control you, they gonna find a way. They gonna give you some pressure. They gonna flex their muscle on you.
Right.
Like you straight. You don't need no gun. Right. You don't even kick it like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you know what? If you walk with God, you ain't worried about it, right?
Right. Right.
How a gun get in your collar, Dad? See what I'm saying? You can't explain it to nobody, cause wasn't nobody there but you and the police.
What exactly do you think they're trying to hide from us?
You?
The truth?
Somebody don't want you to know what you are.
Right. I've said that.
So they give you every distraction possible so you don't try to find out who you are.
It's coming.
Or what you are.
Yeah.
Because you got to go to work. You got a child to take care of. You got this going on. You got that going on. When do you sit down and tap in and study yourself?
Right. That meditation is something serious.
So
that meditation is something
if the whole what if everybody, and when I say everybody, I mean the people who have to go to work. I ain't talking about motherfuckers who got time to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Because that's all money really means to me. Like, that's freedom to really do what I want to do. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you don't got to worry about money. So, what if all the motherfuckers who worry about money because they got to survive and whatnot, we got to play the game, we got to keep it going. What if all of them said fuck that and just tapped in and start doing knowledge of self.
The
You
whole
get where I'm
world
coming
gonna
from?
be
The
different.
whole thing will fall. But it's a sacrifice that come with that. You're going to have to say, fuck them kids, all this shit. Because it got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I ain't saying it can't be done while we doing, like, it ain't like we can't get knowledge of self while we playing the game.
Right.
But how long they're going to take and how hard they're going to be with the distractions.
The more obligations you got, the less time you have in order to just
For
look
you.
deeper into yourself. Look at your surroundings.
Like, looking at the world right now, if you had a choice right now, like, fuck that, I ain't even going to. If somebody came to you right now and said, hey, you want to have a child? In this current,
Oh no,
see what I'm saying?
I got one, but you know what I'm saying.
That's why I said I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna
yeah.
do that to you.
You know what I'm saying.
I'm saying, like, right now,
looking
around.
at everything that I know now. I'm putting them in harm.
So you just now knowing that, right?
Yeah,
But it's been there the whole time, right?
exactly.
So it's a lot of motherfuckers who know this, right?
That's
That knew this before you knew this, right?
right.
So is it a bad thing if they say we need to make something that make everybody sterile because this ain't going good?
For what?
For what you mean?
Like, man, when I heard that, oh my god. For what? For what? And even
See,
more so.
That's the question that need to be asked for everything. Nobody don't ever ask the what. For what shit.
Man.
For what? Because obviously, to me, not me personally, I'm just speaking for whoever already knew what you just finding out.
Yeah.
For me, more people is a threat. Because it's harder to control that many people. The smaller the number,
Right.
the easier I can get these people to subscribe to my shit.
Yeah.
See, the internet is worldwide net, right?
Yeah.
I got 90 subscribers, and there are how many people in the world?
Billions, trillions.
So it ain't even like on the scale. It ain't on them, right? But if it were but 200 people in the world, and 90 of them watch this shit, what I'm talking about means something.
Right.
But in the grand scheme of things, with all these people, so for me to control the narrative, I need to cut some of this shit down because it's easier to contain with less motherfuckers. Especially motherfuckers that ain't no kin to me.
And see, right now, the higher you get, the more you build up your audience talking about the stuff that you talk about.
Well, that's only because I'm building the audience through their system.
Yeah. It's
So
you gonna become a threat.
I doubt it. But I see what you're saying. But
Right.
it like so many. It's some niggas with way more followers that tapped in way farther than I even could see. And them niggas gonna get the whole shit shut down
Yeah.
before they even think about me. They did take one of my videos down. Either they took it down or Eugene was hating and he took it down. I don't know. I can't prove that. But it did send me a notification that said they think I did something. I was like,
See, the bigger your audience, they don't want you having these questions
who
getting
is they?
put. They know who they is. I ain't finna say it. You know?
Why?
I ain't finna say it. They know who they is. They know where I live. They want to meet me, they can meet me.
My nigga, they know more about you than you know about you.
You know? Ain't nothing in the phone or a computer that gets officially deleted Like everything
They
is copied.
the phone can be off and it can still be
Get
it can
tracked.
still be hacked and listen to the whole shit.
Camera still be on if they really want what you saying, what you got, and want you to.
But
be
think about
quiet.
it. What I'm saying to who is okay. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. It's more about who I'm talking to.
Yeah, they don't want the conversations that you putting out. They don't want them in households.
In their house.
Yeah,
Right.
'cause
That's the problem.
that light bulb gonna click.
I can go to a bonfire and say whatever the fuck I want to say. But when I tap into this worldwide shit
Yeah,
that I don't control the narrative on,
you
cause they censor it all kind of like every day. I clearly have seen a nigga get his head chopped off with a machete
I've seen it.
on YouTube, fam.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
But
all.
now I gotta say allegedly every fucking 15 seconds. Cause I ain't no doctor or no scientist. Cause all bullshit aside, we all are to a certain extent. But we ain't got credit from them.
Right. Now, speaking on that, I've cured some of my own conditions just by eating a certain way. You feel me?
The mind is all.
Exactly. I was given.
You'll make yourself sick
you know,
thinking about it.
Exactly. I mean that's a known fact though. Like you can easily look that up and see like if you stressing about something, you hurting yourself, you killing yourself. But it's other information out there.
Man, that's why you gotta have some fuck it in your system.
Yeah.
Like Cat Williams say back, cause all of this is to distract you from your peace, my nigga.
Man.
Like, literally, this. Look at how much shit going on with all these computers and whoop de whoop de whoop. I gotta get somebody to help me do this shit. Cause I ain't finna sit down and figure it out.
Right.
Cause I'd rather not. You know what I'm saying? And some people rather do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what you gonna give your energy to?
But I'm trying to get my energy to my own life, man, my own peace. For real.
Yeah, but as soon as you walk out the door, you gonna get distracted. See, that's how easy, like waking up is a distraction.
Yeah, you fasting when you sleep.
The term woke is a distraction. Cause now you don't put it in a box. And now you gotta define it. Then you gotta give it a uniform and shit.
Man, woke that term woke scares so many people. It makes people uneasy.
See, but it used to be worse, but now you put it on a t-shirt and sell it. It ain't so harsh no more because it been commercialized.
Yeah.
It been tamed.
It's just certain stuff we can't even talk about on the real. Like you really can't even go on national TV and say some of the stuff that you say on YouTube because they'll cut the whole broadcast off. They will literally stop the whole broadcast. You feel me? Just because you might say whatever it is.
Man, I could tell a whole lie on my grandma right now, and they won't do nothing about it. But if I tell the truth about certain shit, it's a problem. And it ain't like there's some shit that be my opinion. See what I'm saying?
Then when they try to come knock at your door.
Some shit is just my opinion, my perceptions on how I see shit. Some of this shit is right there, man. This is just the elephant in look, goddamn it. We can't talk about it.
Elephant in the room.
We can't talk about this fucking shit. We can't. If you say the C word on your thing, it triggers algorithms. You see what I'm saying? But this is clearly what we all talking about.
What? And folk end up having to just whisper it.
Speaking of that, going to my next clip. Let you click on that shit right now.
They're opening up this weekend under new city guidance that allows them to have vaccinated-only sections. If patrons are vaccinated, there are no restrictions for them. But the unvaccinated will continue to have distance tabled in partitions. At one suburban restaurant, customers have to show proof of their full vaccination to get a pink bracelet. Then they can relax in a seat or stool in an area with zero restrictions.
I think this helps the businesses, get back to
told me about that.
Not even a break even, but close to a break even.
Like, see that
divide and conquer. Within your own home.
We being messed up.
If your lady who can't comprehend what you be trying to say sometimes disagree with you on this, where you gonna sleep at?
I'm sleeping where I need to sleep.
All I'm saying is, y'all ain't on team no more.
I feel you. Well, it's
and that's what's needed. Is either you run with the narrative, or I'm gonna turn your people against you.
Yeah, man, we still got black and white discussions.
That shit is the stupidest shit.
And it's moving into more and more division from race to religion.
On every level, my nigga.
Like if a person
like, even when we talk about this woke consciousness shit like that, right? You get into them rooms, and just because you got an alternative perspective from the next nigga, y'all can't build. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I thought we supposed to understand shit, my nigga. But obviously not, because you gonna let that keep us from building.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, so
folks don't even want to talk about like religion or whatever, because I mean, I don't have no problem with talking, sending that to a Muslim or a Christian or Hindu. Like, I ain't got no problem with that. We all got different perspectives. But then when it get to the point of what is true and all of this, then that's when folks start getting heated. That's when folks start like...
Yeah, because see, when you do that, it's almost like insulting their intelligence.
Right.
Because they believe what they believe, and it's the truth to them. So you calling them a liar? You calling them stupid? See what I'm saying? That's the point it gets to.
Yeah. Especially when you grow up thinking a certain way, and then I guess...
Yeah, because you embody it at some point. You walk in it. So now you wearing the jersey, waving the flag. So you got to get shot by it.
I mean, I personally don't even call myself a Christian, but I was raised a Christian. It just me sitting by myself answering my own questions. Like, it just clicked in my head. Something else is going on. It's other information I need to know. It's other information that's been hidden. It's other information that's been stolen. I might not ever get to see. But I mean, you had a conversation.
You got generations of people who have no idea where they came from.
That eye on your hat, that might bring, you know what I'm saying, certain folk, they don't want to mess with it.
And thank you.
But it ain't even bad. But you ain't even did the research to find out like what it mean.
How about don't worry about what the fuck it mean? We talking.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? I can get past your cross on your neck, or your devil worship sign on your neck.
Right.
I can get past that.
Right.
Cause I know that ain't what you are. Maybe, I don't know.
What?
I got a seat on her. You know?
Somebody said I was working voodoo because I was wearing a crystal. Like, okay.
So,
first of all, you don't even know
is they Christian?
Yeah.
So that's why they said that?
Yeah, I had to come to that.
Yeah, but Jesus turned water into wine. What the fuck is that?
I had to come to that. And, like, it go over a lot of folk head, especially, like, when they not given the information and then they refuse to listen to the information. That's where the arguments start.
Yeah,
that's
but
when,
that's when you do it to yourself at that point.
Let me just...
You gotta be... Oh, yeah. But, okay, was Jesus not a magician?
Boy,
I'm just saying.
He would, but...
So we supposed to be Christ-like, right?
Right.
So why would you not do magic? Jesus did it.
They don't want to hear it.
He raised people from the dead and shit.
They don't want to hear it.
Made the blind see. This nigga walked on water.
They don't want to hear it.
He's a whole alchemist. Water to wine, nigga.
They don't want to hear it.
But y'all niggas don't want to do no alchemy. I thought we was trying to be Christ-like.
Right. You got it out the mud, ain't you? What you getting out the mud? You turn to something.
I'm just saying.
Into something. I mean, ain't that what it is? That's if folk understand, like, exactly how we come up, exactly like what is being pushed into our head, not what we asked to get taught, but what get forced into our head, what get forced into our life.
Even deeper than that, let me ask you something. Do you know your granddaddy's name?
Mm-mm.
See how far back that you don't know you?
Right. This thing.
Like, you could literally be having a debate with a Haitian and you could possibly be related.
Exactly.
But ignorance separates you.
Right. And see, even speaking on it, I know the heritage of my father's mother, but she doesn't know the heritage of, so forth and so on. And it, like, even down to our skin, our DNA, we can only go back so far, and it's a lot of information as to what we were eating, what we were believing in.
The thing is, we don't know where to start looking.
Yeah.
And that word you just used, heritage.
It's deeper.
Do you know the root word of that?
What's that?
Her.
I ain't even, man.
See what I'm saying? So go to her. Heritage. Her. This is her.
Mama.
This is her lineage. This is her. Yeah.
See, that information, it keeps surfacing up. But
it's right in your face.
Folks overlook it because they don't want to believe.
They distracted by shiny shit and fake titties. Shit.
Oh, man.
But like, what you doing, man? Scrolling Instagram, looking at bitches I can't get with. You know what I mean? What the fuck?
That's the thing.
You distracted.
That's why stuff is so short, because our attention span, it wants to just keep on looking at new stuff. But in reality, the way that our attention span is, that's how we learn. We could actually, if we were to implement into the school system and not just putting medication on somebody who might have ADD, but if you were to implement a certain way of teaching this child, they grow up and accomplish anything. But see, they want to stuff us with all these medicines. They want to put different stuff in the food to make us have these bodily reactions and make our mind clouded and all this. By the time we hit 21, our pineal gland is already calcified to a certain extent. So when I learned that, I'm trying to teach my daughter, I'm trying to raise her differently. I don't want no doctor stuffing her with no medicines. I don't want no certain food I don't even want her touching.
You know what you're saying, right?
Hey, I'm gonna say it.
But you gonna do it though.
I'm already doing it.
You gonna send your daughter to school?
I'm trying to, man.
You trying,
That's the
huh?
thing. That's the thing. I wanna go on and I gotta change my life because I want to teach her.
That's what I'm saying is, do you see the sacrifice you're gonna have to make to do that? And the way we caught up with this everyday shit,
Yeah,
it's hard to make that sacrifice.
it is.
And if you the only one making it, it'll discourage you because it feel like you the only one.
Right.
You like, damn, I'm teaching. I got my daughter, and I'm raising her scholastically myself, teaching her what she need to know. But when I'm gone and she got to go out here, is she gonna have to go out here, or can she, or is something from the outside gonna come in and shut what she trying to grow down? And it discourage niggas from wanting to do that because like no point, because you feel defeated. But it got to start somewhere.
It do, man.
You know.
It do. Like it's a process. It's a real long process.
It gonna take some unity. Some
Sacrifices.
solidarity. Like you don't nobody want to feel like it's me against everything.
Right.
So it's like, damn, how can we get on team? How can we have something in common?
Yeah.
Some common ground to start building on.
Right.
And I'm trying to do this with this. You know what I mean? Eventually, you got something you selling. You got a service you providing. People who watch this, they know you a lawyer, they gonna hit you up.
Mm-hmm.
Or not, depending on how you got them talking on in front of them.
Yeah.
Is that our guy or no? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of information scare folk, man. And see, with me, I feel like because I brought her into this world, because I've sit and done what I've done, looking at all the information I've looked at, I feel obligated to put her on a whole different path than what I walked on, but now I'm walking on, and just have her in a better position with a better plate of knowledge so that she can just go about her life the way that she want to. Because
how she gonna know if she don't have no options?
Man, we grow up, we still in slavery, you ask me.
That's what I'm saying. We only the decisions we made were based off the options that was in front of us, because we didn't know there were other options.
Man.
See, the kids got to know that this ain't it.
Yeah.
This ain't all.
Yeah.
What you want to do? You want to fly? Figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure this out. But
even with looking at, if you look at the cities, the whole inner city phrase, it's our people. That's where we work. That's where we live. But you go outside of those zones, you see the land, you see the bigger houses, you see the bosses, the CEOs.
the reason it's like that is because when you starting at entry level, you need a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't picking where you want to work at. Whatever the first thing, smoking, because you need it. You might not necessarily have no car or nowhere to live, so you gonna stay closer to the place where you making your money at as possible.
Yeah.
Because that's priority right now. It's getting to work and making sure I stack this bread so I can get me somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
And can get me a car. So boom, you acquired it, and you gonna get it not too far from the job, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the more money you make, the bigger space you can move into.
See.
Which is further out where there is more space available, because this is all condensed because so many people need a job. The farther you go out is people who don't need it so much.
Yeah. See, I ain't trying to get stuck in that mind frame of constantly just waking up, clocking in for somebody else, and wasting my time, my life, just so somebody else can sit on their butt. I mean, do I want to become a boss and put people in
the position
place,
you in?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
you do.
In a sense, I don't want them running in that same rat race. You know, just it's a way that we can get out of this shit.
Yeah, we gotta disconnect from the whole thing, but we gotta do it. Cause if I just do it, the shit still work. Cause we ain't did it.
Yeah.
Cause we power it.
We the better.
We the gas.
We the better.
So,
man, oh my god.
Yeah, but I've been smoking on this damn CBD shit. It's from Franny's Pharmacy.
Okay, I done shopped at Franny's before. They
Yeah.
real good.
This shit's alright, man. So
Which
y'all
one
go
you got
fuck
right
with
there?
Franny. Huh?
Which one you got right there?
This the special sauce.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, shit like this, man. Fuck with Franny.
Yes,
You know.
sir. That's that real health right there.
You got some shit you selling, man?
Nah, not right now, man. You know, I'm just still trying to make my way, trying to plan out my whole blueprint.
Right
But-
on.
You feel me?
Well, my nigga, you always come sit down with me. And time, my nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let's
sir. I
just keep
sure
this
do
shit
appreciate
going.
it, man. You waking folks up, man.
I hope so. Because I'm still
You
on
doing
my personal journey as well.
You doing
But see, what y'all watching right now with this whole shit I'm doing, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm putting it together. And y'all just happen to be able to watch me build it while. So, you know, leave me comments and shit. Let me know some shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's hard for me to sit outside of me and look at me.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Message me, email me, whatever, and let me know shit. But I appreciate everybody who fucking with it. And we out this piece.
Hit 'em with the shango, ain't finna tango. Niggas in the flesh, you got me confused with ADOS. Darkness the light, God shine like Mako, cause the universe say so, not the laws of the Anglo. Cold horns on my halo, demigods on my payroll. Black tea, no dashiki, and my jury come from Cairo. Holy fire blazing, wine tasting the libations. Lower vibrations, feeling the God through my game. Cosmic cocaine, crystallization, supply patience. COD, I got an issue with my patience. GOD, my first eye is dilating from psychedelic shrooms like boom, the sky painted. Created and I fade to black like I faded. Time really don't exist, it's always not, ain't it? So maybe all this new shit we doing is really ancient. Through a reality, God created Christ and Satan.
Why I need a problem with you? I keep a problem with me. I ain't really caught up on sides. Just let me ride my city, see.